What's up, everybody? It's Casual Fan back for another video. Today in this video, I'm going to be talking about a topic that I've been wanting to talk about for a while. It is my MCU Phase 4 ranking in the year of 2021. I wanted to post this video earlier, but I didn't get to watch Eternals until it finally started streaming on Disney Plus a couple days ago. So I was pretty busy this weekend. I was kicking back, watching the NFL playoffs on the wild card. That video, just reviewing all the wildcard games, is going to come out very shortly, probably tomorrow after the Rams versus Cardinals game. But yeah, so if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below, like the video. Basically, I just do NFL videos and sometimes superhero and Marvel content just like this. Real quick disclaimer before I start, I watched other people's lists on this on YouTube and TikTok, and they didn't put Venom Let There Be Carnage on this, mainly because it's not necessarily Disney associated, but it's still Marvel associated. It might not be on Disney Plus, but I'm still going to put Venom Let There Be Carnage on here because it was a 2021 Marvel associated project. So, all right, let's start off with the number 10. Coming in at number 10, I have What If. It shouldn't be much of a surprise. It's at a lot of people's last. Now, I don't think What If was necessarily bad. I just feel like a lot of the episodes kind of felt way too filler. But one thing that I liked about the show is that how it sets up Multiverse of Madness. It brings in an introduction of characters like Supreme Strange, Captain Carter, and various villains and all that kind of stuff. So I like how it sets that up, but I think Disney could have done a little bit better with this one. Coming in at number 9, I have the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which turns into Captain America and the Winter Soldier by the end of the show. I like this show, but I didn't love it at all. Okay, let's start off with the flaws. I think it was too slow-paced for me. I think it focused a little bit too much on racism. And also, my biggest issue with the show is that Carly Morgenthau was such a weak villain. They could have definitely made a stronger villain for Sam and Bucky to like combine, because you're putting two Avengers in the show literally just for them to verse like a 16-year-old girl. By the way, I feel like that plot is kind of like a bootleg version of the Black Widow plot, like with like the serum and then running away. And okay, yeah, no. So, but the things that I like is the fact that it sets up the future. It sets up Captain America 4, which is in shooting in progress. And by the post-credit scene, it's confirmed that the Dark Avengers are going to be set up in the future. So the Falcon and the Winter Soldier at 9 felt too slow-paced, but anyways, I do think it was better than What If. So coming in at number 8, I have Venom Let There Be Carnage. Now, I do think that this movie was good in some ways, but I think Carnage was done so dirty in this film. I don't think he should have been killed off, and hopefully he's not. Hopefully they bring him back like in a variant version in the multiverse or something. But Venom is, Carnage is much more powerful than what this show did. But anyways, let's be honest, the post-credit scene was better than the movie, and it felt way too short and it felt weird, but the comedy it kind of makes up for it. So Venom Let There Be Carnage is at number 8. Coming in at number 7, sparking some debates probably, is going to be Black Widow. I do think this movie was bad timing. I think it should have been released 2 years ago, but at the same time, it fits in perfectly in the Marvel timeline, right after Civil War, whenever the Avengers were broken up, and it kind of makes sense. But the CGI in this movie was so dog shit. How are you gonna delay this movie like 3 times just for the CGI to turn out like this? It's, oh my god. And then but anyways, at least we got Yelena in this movie, and she's gonna be the future Black Widow. So not bad at all. It's like mid. It's mid. Yeah, okay. Number 6, I have the most overhated, in my opinion, project of Phase 4 so far, Eternals. Yes, I just watched this movie, so maybe I'm clouded by like the recency of this movie, but I'm like, I watched this movie with low expectations because everybody was saying that this movie was dog shit. But in my opinion, I was still attached to these characters in this film, even though I never even met them before. And I think Chloe Zhao did a great job. I think that this movie I think this movie had its flaws here and there, and some of the characters were killed off, even though I don't think they should have been killed off. But you know, sets up the future. I think it's I think it's well done, and it is better than the other projects that I listed before this, in my opinion. So, and it's also very, very beautifully well shot. So, yeah, Eternals at number 6. All right, heading into the top 5, this is where we get into the good projects. Everything from up here is good. Eternals is also good, but 5 and up, this is where it's like top tier and stuff. So coming in at number 5, I have Hawkeye. This show was a lot of fun for me. Personally, Hawkeye, Clint Barton in general, is one of my favorite MCU characters, period. And I'm so glad that they finally gave him a spotlight and brought in Kate Bishop and brought in Yelena and brought in some cool cameos along the way. I think it gave me a lot of good Christmas vibes as well throughout the show. And Marvel, you guys did very, 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 very well with like a Christmas show. And yeah, so Hawkeye at number 5. By the way, I don't think Fisk is dead. By the way, I don't think anybody thinks that Fisk is dead. He's one of the most powerful, actually, MCU villains out there. And this show probably would have been top 3 on my list if SpiderMan made an entrance in the season finale. But anyways, Hawkeye at number 5. Coming in at number 4, I have WandaVision. All I got to say about this show, the vibes. The vibes of this show was out of this world. Honestly, maybe I'm making a mistake for putting it at 4. Maybe it should be higher, but I'm a huge WandaVision fan. It literally kept us fans guessing after every single episode, like, who's behind all this? What's going on? This is so creepy. This is so funny. This is so good. It was just mixed emotions after every single episode. I remember coming home from like practice early in the morning, and I couldn't even wait to like open up my computer and just watch this, because this was a really good project by Marvel. It's something that they've never ever done before, and hopefully they do something like this again, because the vibes, I'm going to say it again, the vibes of the show were absolutely amazing, and it sets up everything in the future. So very, very well done from Marvel. Coming in at number 3, over WandaVision, I have Loki. I called it. I didn't have my channel at the time whenever I said this, but I did know that Loki was going to be the best Marvel show. A lot of people on their rankings list either have Loki at the bottom or at the top. I personally obviously have it at the top. It sets up the future very, very well. I think it's the best season finale. It kind of kept us guessing, just like WandaVision. The vibes weren't just as well, but Sylvie was absolutely amazing in this show. And all the other side characters, along with Loki, who's like probably one of my, if not my favorite character in the MCU. So, very, 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 very well done by Marvel. Coming in at number 2, I have ShangChi. This show surpassed everybody's expectations by a mile. I did not expect this movie to be this good. Shang-Chi is a lot of people's favorite characters in the MCU right after that. And I'm really excited to see what they do with him in the future. And you can tell how much Simu Liu loved his role throughout this film. And it also unlocked another little corner of the MCU that I'm so excited to see in the future. And then finally, my number 1 favorite MCU project of Phase 4 so far in 2021. It should be number 1 on everybody's list. If it's not number 1 on your list, what are you doing? It is Spider-Man No Way Home. The fan service carried this movie. Everything about this movie carried this movie. Should I even say spoilers on spoilers? Andrew and Toby carried this movie. Andrew specifically, of course. And the ending is the most perfect ending ever in a comic book movie. Ever, in my opinion. It was literally perfect. And I can't wait to see what they do in the college trilogy. And I can't wait to see more of Tom Holland and more of the other 2 goats, Toby and Andrew, in Secret Wars and Multiverse of Madness, whatever project. Hopefully TASM 3. But yeah, anyways, that's going to do it for the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Stick around for, I got a lot of NFL playoff content to release, and Moon Knight, that trailer's coming out today. Peacemaker, I got to do my little review on that show. It's absolutely amazing. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. And yeah, But I'm out. Thank you for watching. Peace.